Hello everyone, I am Saranya, Assistant Professor in the Department of Graphics and Creative Design of Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to see about the rendering and ray tracing in dynamic paradigm in computer modeling and animation. In Blender, imagine you have finalized a crafting with a beautiful 3D effects inside the Blender. The lights are perfectly placed, texture feel alive, and every object tells part of the story, but right now it is exists only inside your computer, hidden behind the wireframes and viewports. How to share the creation? That is the rendering. Rendering is nothing but it is a final stage of the 3D processing in the production process in the Blender. It overall converting the 3D scenes into the 2D image and animation by stimulating how light interacts with the objects, materials and the environment. Rendering is like taking a photograph of your 3D scenes. It is the movement when the Blender engine translate your models, lights and materials into the stunning realistic image and animation. Moreover, it is a bridge between the imagination and reality, between the creation and presentation. The key idea, rendering takes all the elements, models, texture, light and cameras, and also it produces a final visual output. Moreover, if we need any output in Blender, the rendering is the last and final stage in the Blender for viewing your output as a scene. The next is the rendering and image or movie. Moreover, image and movie, when we are rendering in the Blender, it processes the image and animation with the 3D scenes using the render engine. We have a separate engine in the Blender with the name of render. This engine plays the major role for creating our ideas and creativity in the 3D scenes, and also it plays the major role for creating the animation with an image or a movie. Whenever we want an output, we need to process the render engine. Second is rendering process. Third one is render setting. Without these three concept, we can't shows the output or see the output using the 3D effects in the animation with the Blender. Moreover, the rendering engine is a different render engine like Eve and Cycles. This is two render engine we are having in the Blender for processing our image or animation scene in the 3D effects. The next is render processing. It is mostly converting the 3D data into the 2D image or video, 2D data into the 3D image or video. Moreover, whenever we having the models, texture, lighting, it is changing or converting the effects into other format. Next is render setting. Configuring the settings like resolution, sampling and output format. It is the properties we need to change in the properties panel. Using that properties panel, we can configure the resolution, sampling, transmission and translation, everything. The next is this is the rendering menu. Using this we can render animation and audio. We can add or reduce according to that drop down list. This is the mind map for basic render optimization technique. First, we having the render engine comparison. Second one is the cycle is a one type of engine. Second is hardware, and next is hardware and performance settings. The fourth one is troubleshooting common render errors. Fifth one is effective lighting setup. Last one is using cloud render frames like render and 3S clouds. Next is rendering a JPEG image. Before that we saw the movies and audios are we are rendering. Here we are going to render the JPEG image. JPEG image involves in the setting up the scenes and configuring the output setting. It is a single image which involves the JPEG format we are using for the output with the setting. The next was What are the steps we need to follow is, first one, we have to set up the scene. First we need to position our camera, lights, and ensure all the materials and textures are applied. For example, if we need a background for that particular JPG image, we need to give the topic or we need to set the background position according to the light and camera. The next is render setting. In the output tab, select the file format as JPG. Moreover, whenever we are saving as a JPG image, we need to select as a JPG format. Then we need to adjust the resolution and quality setting. The last one is render image. This is the final output seeing option. We can press the F12 function key to render the image. After that, we can save the image using the save as dialog box. This is the render type. We need to enter the name of the image, then where we need to save, and save as an image we need to click. Then the image will be saved as a background or render engine. Rendering a movie file. Rendering a movie file requires a setup sequence frames configuring in the output format with the video format. Here also we can render the movie using the animation concept. First we need to follow the first step, that is animation setup. We need to create our animation by setting keyframes. Second one is output setting. In the output tab, select the file format, example AVI and MPEG-4. These are the output file format for the render. The movie's file will be saved in the AVI or MP4. Moreover, we are using MP4, but in the Blender we have additional option is with this AVI, that is animation video format. Next is set the output folder and file name. Next is, after that, when we need to render the animation, we need to press the Ctrl plus F12 key for rendering the entire animation. Blender will compile the frames into video file. This is an option for rendering the movie. By clicking the display movie, we can translate or we can set the file, and where we need to save, that also we need to choose, and at the end we need to select the folder and give save. Thank you.